Actually, I was thinking that I'm done with everything about alkenes, but as a chemistry teacher, I say there are important reactions I cannot ignore and I cannot neglect. They are very, very important. I'm not just here on TikTok or Facebook only to make money. No, I'm also here to showcase myself that I know what I'm doing. So, and alkenes with this reaction, alkanes reacting with potassium tetraoxo manganate 7 and bromine water or chlorine water. So don't get it twisted. This is either bromine water or chlorine water, and it can be found by reacting water with bromine. When you react water with bromine, water reacting with bromine, it will give you bromine water. Okay, bromine water, you can balance the equation. Even the same thing, if it reacts with chlorine, it will give you chlorine water. So that is just it. So KMNO4, we all know, is purple in color. So one of the tests of alkanes is that they decolorizes KMNO4 from purple color to colorless compound, okay, known as ethylene glycol. Okay, they also decolorizes bromine water to colorless. So we are going to see this reaction. If you perform this experiment in the lab, it is didactic, it is teaching on itself. You don't need to talk much on this because KMNO4 is acidified, potassium tetraoxo manganate 7. Okay, all you need to do is to bring a sample alkanes, any of the alkanes, and you add your KMNO4. You will see that the purple color becomes clear and colorless. That is just it. Okay, but let's demonstrate it. Since we are not in the laboratory, let's demonstrate it by what? Chemical reactions or equation. So we are picking, the first one is reaction with KMNO4 potassium. That is it. The oxidation state of manganese here is +7. I have done oxidation. So in this reaction, but in this reaction, we don't always present it this way. Wherever you see this kind of thing, wherever you see this, it signifies that this is KMNO4. Okay? Whenever you see this, that is what it signifies. We don't write it full in this reaction. Maybe those of us in the university or some people in the university, year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, and all the rest of them, sometimes they'll bring this equation and put this and ask you to write the product of the reaction. Those of you doing organic chemistry, you find out that they do not write KMNO4, they will only leave it here. So whenever you see this, you know that they are talking about KMNO4. So let us see what the product will be. In this case, the double bond will no longer be there. The double bond will no longer be there. So look at what we are going to, produce. We are going to produce H here, H here. We have H here, have OH here. That is what we are going to produce. This is the product of the reaction. And if you are asked to name this product of the reaction, you can say this is 1, 2. So you can say this is 1, 2 ethane diol. 1, 2 ethane diol. But another common name for ethene is ethylene. So we can name this compound is also known as ethylene glycol. Ethylene glycol. Ethylene glycol. I think it is used as an anti-freezing agent or antifreeze agent, if I have remembered correctly. So ethylene glycol is the same name. Where you hear ethylene glycol, it simply means 1, 2 ethane diol. Double OH di 1, 2. So this is the product of the reaction. So KMNO4 reacts with ethene to form 1, 2 ethane diol, or we call it ethylene glycol. So let's go to the second one, bromine water. And remember, this compound is colorless. Remember, this one is purple color. This one is purple. while this one is colorless. This one is purple, while this one is colorless. This reaction differentiates alkenes from alkanes. A-N-E from E-N-E. But we see the reaction that will differentiate E-N-E from Y-N-E. Okay? But this reaction differentiates alkanes from alkanes. Because A-N-E suffix, that is alkanes like ethane, they can never do this. They do not. All of them, they can never decolorize KMNO4. Should I say because they are saturated, while these ones are unsaturated? Okay. So the next reaction, like I say, is ethene reacting with bromine water. I've told you bromine water what it is. You can still write it structurally of the reaction. It will change to single bond. We have H here already. Look at what we have. Because OH will come to attach itself. OH will come to attach itself here. And this one, Br, will come to attach itself. Br will come to attach itself here. So that is what is formed. And this compound, we can name this compound 1, 2. Yes, I am starting from here. So this is 2-bromo-ethanol or 2-bromo-ethanol. So this is 2-bromo-ethanol. We are going to give the functional group first, the last number. You cannot say 1, 2. Okay, so 2-bromo-ethanol. See you in my next class where we'll delve into alkynes, Y-N-E suffix. Bye-bye.